Um, this is DJ7 for Life, um, coming to make a very, very sad and also a very angry video. This video is for my thoughts and my thoughts only. This video is not uh, to downgrade or downplay anybody. It is not to cause any division amongst anyone or to cause any harm or make anybody think anything other than my thoughts and um and go from there. As I know a lot of people about the death of Charlie Kirk. What happened was it's just so sad. My heart and prayers go out to the family of Charlie Kirk. My hearts and prayers go out to everyone that is affected by his death, and we pray that the one that is responsible is brought to justice, and he will be tried accordingly to the law. But what I've been seeing all day on the news, and this is what really, really gets me so angry. People are blaming other people that had nothing to do with his death. Whoever was the one responsible for what happened to Charlie Kirk, he is the one to blame. We have, as I just had seen, that there had been a fight that broke out in the House, and Republicans blaming the Democrats, saying it's their fault. But let me remind you, we had Democrats that was killed by a Republicans shooter that killed 2 people in Minnesota, I believe it was. We had a shooter that was a Republican that shot at our president when he was running for president again. And yet, we are all focused on blaming only the left side. This is not a Republican fault. This is not the Democrats' fault. Stop fighting amongst each other and work together to find out what is needed to be done to get this fixed, to get this situation straightened up. Our leader, I'm not even going to mention his name, I shouldn't have to. Of course, I made a video of him a while back. It was a surprising video that I made. I would have never thought I would have made it, but I made it. And now, in many ways, I wish I had not made it. But to hear the one that is in charge of our country to come out and specifically blame it only on the left, on radical lefts, And let me tell you, there's radicals on the left and there's radicals on the right. I don't understand what is going through the mind of these people. Where is the love and the conviction that a leader is supposed to have? He is supposed to be trying to bring the country together instead of trying to rip them apart even more, making the hatred even higher. Now, I don't understand how anybody could hurt another person, much less whatever or whoever this shooter is or was. I don't know what'll be the outcome of this. But what I'm seeing looks like a bunch of spoiled children fighting. And I get there's a lot of people that's upset about what happened. But fighting amongst each other will not bring the shooter to whatever his punishment shall be. That's not going to help anything. Fighting amongst each other, blaming each other when nobody else had anything to do with it but that shooter. Unless somebody else had him to do it. And I know people are throwing the stones at one way. Okay, I get it. But if I don't start seeing a change myself, I mean, I see so much going on every single day in this country. I was used to be a Republican, but I have seen so much over the last couple of years that I changed to be independent. That way I could choose who I think is the best. But at this point in my life, I think I just wanted to say at least I voted. As we go down, however long I am left on this earth, I have no reason to vote again. There's not one politician that I see that has any remorse or any type of, they have remorse for their side, but they don't have remorse for the other side. And I don't get it. I don't get it. The love of God has it just seems like it's completely been wiped away. And people say, well, they go to church, they do this, they do that. But if you have hate in your heart, you cannot say that you truly love God. You just can't do it. And I pray for the ones, and I try to do the best that I can at praying for people that I disagree with, but pray for them anyway. But let's just be honest here. Everything that I'm seeing and hearing, it's insane, man. It is totally went insane. Insanity is all that you see on TV. This is nothing but hate. And as I said, my thoughts and my prayers go out to Charlie Kirk, and I understand that a lot of people did not agree with a lot of things he believed in. I have no clue what he believed in. And I don't care what he believed in. I care about him and his family. That's the only thing I care about. I care about that he lost his life doing the thing that he loved to do, is debating. That's all I care about. And that the killer be brought to justice. That's the only thing I'm worried about. And that his family is somehow able to find peace through the tragedy of their loss. And again, my prayers go out to Charlie Kirk's family and to all those affected. But the fighting amongst each other, Republicans versus Democrats, Democrats versus Republicans, stop acting like babies and work together. And to you, the leader of our country, grow up, man. You're 79 years old. And you speak as I don't know. I just don't understand you at all whatsoever. When I feel like you're sincere about making it to heaven, then the next thing I know, it's the hate again. We can't straddle both sides of the fence. It's either we hate or we love. Let's just get it straightened up. And, you know, the instability in this country has become so great. I know this country's been through a lot. And it just seems like now we have, and I'm just throwing this out there, now we have Russia that has now attacked Poland. What in God's name is going on? Really, what is going on? Earthquakes happening almost nonstop, volcanoes, magnetic storms, all these different things are happening. God is trying to shake up the world to get us to wake up, but people don't seem to be believing in that anymore. So the way I look at it is, this video, I am angry at all the things that are happening. But there is, it's normal to be angry. But the main reason that I'm making this video is to say to the Kirk family, God bless you. I pray that you stay strong, that you are blessed, even as this hard time is happening to you, the things that you're going through. I pray that God helps you to stay strong. God helps you through this ordeal. Because what happened to Charlie Kirk, he did not deserve whatsoever. If it was politically motivated, he did not deserve. It doesn't matter whether you agreed with him or not. He did not deserve to be taken away from his family. Understand this. I will never, ever agree and say it's okay to hurt somebody else. I don't care who you are in this country. It is not okay for you to hurt somebody else. In this video, I'll probably lose more subscribers. But I had to say my piece. And for the people or anyone that does watch this video, again, I made this video so my hearts and prayers to go out to the family of Charlie Kirk. And I'm so sorry that this has happened to you, your husband, your brother, your sister, whoever you are, to die at such a young age, and in that way and in that fashion, is totally despicable. And it was totally wrong, whoever did it. But the thing I know is this. I thank God that I know that I'm so thankful to know that, man, at least I can say that no matter who that man, to who he was to you, to me he was a human being. To me he was a man with a family. To me he was a young man that was doing the thing that he loved. And now all that has been taken away because of, as far as we know, one person. And I ask you as Americans, blame the person that did this. Don't blame everybody else or blame one party because that's what you want to do. I get it. People are upset right now. Words are being thrown all over the place. But that's not what this channel is for. This channel is for uplifting. This channel is to try to reach out, to touch one person, to let them know that it's time to come together as the true America that I know, that I grew up loving and have lived in all my life. Because the United States of America that I know now, that I see now, I don't recognize anymore. And as sad as that makes me feel, myself, I cannot do anything to fix this situation. I just hope people wake up and understand what they're really doing. Look in the mirror and say, does this person really deserve this? Do I deserve this? Nobody deserved for what happened to him. Nobody deserves that punishment, that treatment. But I'm just hoping that this country will somehow find the love of God again. Because I'm seeing less and less of it every single day. Especially from our leaders. The ones that should be bringing us together instead of tearing us apart. And, but these are my thoughts. These are my feelings towards the matter. But the main thing to me is this, is I just want everybody to know about this channel, we would never, ever say that it is okay to hurt somebody else. And that man did not deserve what he got. And again, all thoughts and prayers go out to his family. But anyway, this is your boy, DJ7 for life. And even if this is the last time you hear me, I just want to say, learn to come together, learn to work together and fix these issues. We need new leadership in this country. And right now, I'm not seeing any new leaders that that I could say that could take over and do a good job. At least not now. So anyway, peace, salute. Everybody stay safe out there. And this is your boy, DJ7 for life. Deuces. We out of here.